can't go back. You can see it in my eyes.
The Pistons earlier arriving at the arena. Hard to imagine a group looking more confident. On the road, they've always got their game faces on. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Cade Cunningham, the top pick in 2021, said, quote, "There's a lot of different reasons why."
Thanks, Allie. Just about at the halfway point of the season. Plenty of games left to watch and so many different ways to watch.
BA, how about this? I can watch any game in the league right now on my phone. That's just unreal. I just love what the NBA has done, making the game accessible anywhere.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Bagley and Stewart together down low. Cunningham and Bay, the wing pair. And it's Joseph in at the 1. Now here's Bay. The three-pointer off the mark. Levine against Cunningham. Levine passes to Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Cunningham. Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
When operating in the pick and roll, Vooch knows how to use angles to free himself up.
Here's Joseph. 9 points in his last outing. Bay left side. Count that bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Vucevic finds Williams. Back to Vucevic. Now Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Unable to get that one. Cunningham with some nice D.
It's been so fun to watch the growth of Isaiah Stewart. This is a big man who continues to show impressive strides.
And Stewart has quickly become a valuable player in this team's rotation.
BA, I like his hustle on both ends of the floor, and he gets after it on the glass. This guy wants to keep getting more minutes and have more responsibility.
Here's Williams. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Here's DeRozan. He picked up 10 in his last game. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be a second foul of the game.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
And the Bulls making a change here. Green is checked in. Pass to Stewart. On the wing, Bay. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Stewart.
Wow, Stewart goes up and comes down hard, not allowing for any interference on the alley-oop.
The Bulls have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Vucevic, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul. Bulls on D. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Bagley for 3. It's rebounded by Levine. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Vucevic. Can't hit from in close.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Cunningham. And he buries his first look.
A confident scorer in close. Once Cunningham feels like he has an advantage, he exploits it.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Outside for Green. Pass to Levine. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Chicago making some changes. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. White comes in for Zach Levine. And it's Desumu in for Caruso. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Noel, he's checked in for Bagley. Burks comes in for Bay. Diallo's checked in for Kate Cunningham. And Ivy subbed in for Joseph. And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. Fourth, the Pistons.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Inside. And Burks with the basket on the assist from Diallo.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
That one's no good. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Ivy. To the paint. Here's Stewart. Goes up again. And the layup is good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Desumu on the wing. From deep. The offensive rebound. Outside, Williams. On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 6. Drummond to screen on Burks. Green, the pass to Drummond.
It's hard to contest Andre Drummond inside. All you can do is try to make him earn his money at the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams against Noel. Williams passes to Drummond. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You see this time and time again, teams looking to foul Drummond. They are betting he will not make his free throws.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bagley's checked in. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there.
And an absolute brutal showing from the line so far.
And here's Detroit. They're on a 15-3 run. Diallo on the wing. 27 seconds left in the first. And stolen by Williams. Pass to White. Now here's Williams. White finds Williams. And a nice finish on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Ivy to the middle. Here's Bagley. Can't get it to drop. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Pistons on top, up 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
15.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Bay, the small forward, with Bagley holding down the 4. Cunningham is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Noel in at center, filling out the middle.
Sadiq Bey uses his size and strength to hammer that one down.
Chicago trailing here. On the wing, Levine. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
NBA, I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Pass to Cunningham from behind the arc. It doesn't go for him, and Chicago will go the other way with it. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
Here's Joseph. The Bulls making their last shot. Pass to Bagley. From 7 feet away, that falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
Chicago with the ball. 6-point game. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And it was just a strange loss. They were far from their best, but still managed to keep it close.
It was just an off game for them, to say the least, but to almost pull it out was impressive in its own right.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Here's Joseph. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Here's Bey. Sweet little floater. Bey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Fantastic work inside from Bey, showing how effective he can be from this area.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Dosunmu on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Stewart. Vucevic's shot is off.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's Joseph. From outside the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Caruso, pass to DeRozan. Chalk up 2 there. DeRozan's gotten his second bucket.
That's just too easy. DeMar getting the shot he wants and where he wants.
Bey outside. Pass to Stewart. Out left to the wing. Picked by Stewart. Here's Joseph. Can't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
DeRozan with the ball. It's tipped.
With his length and terrific instincts on the defensive end, Stewart is a solid shot blocker.
Caruso against Bey. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Caruso. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. To the inside, Stewart. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
That rejection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Burks. Lets it go from 11. And too long on the shot. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Green, the pass to Levine. Drummond, the screen on Diallo. And here's Drummond. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The defense playing Zach to score. He doesn't force it, just drops it off to the roller.
Burks against Green. Pass to Ivy. He takes it in. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And he is a hard charger. Ivy only plays at full speed. A great burst on his drives.
There's 25 seconds left in the second. On the wing, Green. Three-pointer, no good. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Ivy. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by White. Outside, Williams. Green for 3. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Detroit closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks so much. I'm here with Dwayne Casey. Coach, are you pleased with the aggression getting downhill?
Well, it's one thing we had to do. We had to play with some force, get to the basket, get to the paint. Our paint numbers are off the charts once we get the ball in the paint. And I thought like our guys did it tonight.
I hope they can stay in attack mode. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Detroit Pistons.
They get the Shaq seal of approval on how they went to work in the paint. Nothing fancy, nothing over the top, just putting on the gloves and going to work.
And they're not just getting good looks. They're getting great looks and finishing strong.
And now, something that gets a lot of publicity. Who could be qualifying for the three-point contest?
Nice group of shooters. I would know. Can you imagine if I played today? I'd be a stretch 5.
You know what, Shaq? I think that you are talented enough to say, I'm going to be a three-point shooter.
Well, thank you, sir.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Sadiq Bey.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
In it forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. Alex Caruso is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Well, the Bulls shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. One thing to keep in mind with Marvin Bagley III, he's still so young.
It seems like he's been around forever, B.A., but he was just 19 when he was drafted, the 2nd overall pick in 2018. His averages are great when he plays, so I think we got to give the young fella a little bit of time.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
Caruso, pass to Vucevic. Outside Levine. Williams with the screen. Levine with it. Check by Bagley. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And Cunningham asked to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
Now here's Levine, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
He's a steady double-double threat. Vooch continues to be a productive big man with an impressive skill set.
Levine against Cunningham. Up top Bay. He's got 10. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Levine. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Noel, he's checked in for Stewart. Now here's Bay. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Noel. Yep, that one goes. Noel's got 5 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Williams finds Vucevic, and Vucevic slams it in.
Big-time play by Vooch, rising up and hammering it down.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Bay outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan right side. And the dunk by DeRozan.
One of the biggest progressions for DeMar DeRozan. Now can create a shot off the dribble in a variety of ways.
Chicago making some changes. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic, and Green is subbed in for Williams. And a switch here also for Detroit. Burks is checked in. Here's Joseph. Here's Bagley. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. He's got 6.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's DeRozan. He has 6.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Burks passes to Noel. Bagley sets a screen. Joseph can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Outside Burks. From the arc. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. For Chicago, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead. And when you look at Ayo Dosunmu, he's not your typical facilitating guard. He can score also. Doesn't shoot the ball too often, but when he does, he knocks it down. Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Outside, Green. Back to DeRozan. Stolen by Burks. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off the transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Now here's Drummond. Count it. Drummond's gotten 4 this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Pistons leading. 32 seconds left in the third. The drive by Joseph. On the wing, Burks. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Pass to DeSumo. Another shot. Detroit with a rebound. Bagley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Cunningham. Now Noel. Back to Cunningham. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Nice dish by Cade, sharing the ball rather than forcing his own shot.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Sadiq Bey out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Ivy, then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Diallo in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Ivy. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
What a terrific move that is. Ivy's got 4 points this quarter.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Diallo against Levine. Pass to Vucevic. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Now here's Burks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kobe White picks one up. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. The Bulls have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Levine finds Williams. Good.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Ivy. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Williams a screen on Diallo. Levine passes to Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Burks for 3. That shot off.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Levine with it. Now guarded by Bey. Williams. Again the miss by Williams.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And the shot goes. And the Pistons lead by 10.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Vucevic, the pass to White. Kicks it to DeRozan. And he converts the layup.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Detroit calls timeout. Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Pistons making a change here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Dwayne Casey address the team. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's Joseph. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
And here's Cunningham outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Caruso outside. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Burks. And the basket by DeRozan.
Did you see the height he got on his vertical? I would love to see DeMar DeRozan hit the offensive glass more often.
Here's Joseph. He's guarded by Caruso. And he's going for the oop here. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Bay, he's checked in for Burks. Free throw no good for Bagley. The Bulls have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight.
What concentration from the crafty swing man. Zach LaVine enjoys scoring on aggressive defenders.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got 1 more, though.
So much of the offense revolves around Cade Cunningham. He can do it all.
Pass to Caruso. And stolen by Bay.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Pistons.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up. They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And the Pistons with possession here. After the basket by Chicago. Pass to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Levine. Bagley with it. Just 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Cunningham with the ball. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Marvin Bagley.